Class, thank you guys so much for coming today. It's great to see you guys. Today, we're just going to quickly review what we went over yesterday. We talked about the differences between expository, analytical, and persuasive. Let's start with expository. What's that all about?
Expository is just...
Those were all great. Thank you guys for participating. So now we're going to move on to the topic of the day, and that is writing a persuasive thesis statement. It's one sentence, and it comes right at the end of the introduction paragraph. It's a general topic of your essay, and it takes a stance. It's really important, just like we mentioned, to convince your audience of your opinion, to really take a stance. And it uses evidence to do that. We have here an example of a thesis statement that I think we can improve. It says, college is important. Reflecting on our components of a thesis statement, can anyone tell me some things that this thesis statement is missing? Yes, Brandon.
It doesn't use any evidence.
Great, yeah. Doesn't use any evidence. Yeah.
It takes a stance, but it's kind of vague, like I don't know exactly why.
It's vague.
It's important.
That's great, yeah, vague. So we could be a little bit more specific with this. So, as a class, do we want to brainstorm just a few things why maybe college is important? Yes, Brandon?
College prepares you for getting a job.
Prepares you for the future? That's great. Any other thoughts?
You learn a lot at college.
Yeah, you learn a lot. Great. Do you think maybe you might meet some new people?
Make friends.
Make friends? Good. All right. So now we have some evidence to support this original statement. And so what we're going to do now is try and write a thesis statement as a class that improves that makes it more specific, like you guys said, and uses evidence. Does anybody have any ideas how to include one or two of these ideas into the thesis statement?
We could start with this college is important because.
Great. That's awesome. Great. So I think we have a sense of how to include evidence, how to be specific. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass out this graphic organizer so we can each work on our own thesis statements, and I'll help you guys work through it. I know this is a lot of information, but you guys are doing fantastic. I want to thank you guys for participating today. So just take a minute, and I'll come around and help you guys. So Brenna, what topic did you choose?
I chose Harry Potter.
Oh, so what's your opinion about Harry Potter?
That it's the greatest series of all time.
And what reasons do you have to support that?
It influences reading among kids, and it takes you to a magical world, and it allows you to use your imagination.
Awesome. I really liked how you used a lot of different perspectives on that. How you used a lot of different reasons. So great job with that. Getting to the final step, restating our thesis using our examples, what do you think we might be able to come up with?
Harry Potter is the greatest series of all time because it influences reading among kids, takes you to a magical world, and allows you to use your imagination.
All right, guys, thanks so much for participating in the lesson. Just as a quick review of what we learned today, why don't we go over some of the components of a thesis statement. Thank you guys so much for your participation. We're going to finish off class with a quick song. So if you guys could all stand up, we're going to move around a little bit and sing a song. I'm going to start it off, and then you guys will follow my lead. So here we are. The thesis is a statement.
The thesis is a statement.
We have to consider its placement.
We have to consider its placement.
At the end of the introduction paragraph.
At the end of the introduction paragraph.
It outlines our basic idea.
It outlines our basic idea.
And wraps up our thoughts like a tortilla.
And wraps up our thoughts like a tortilla.
It takes a stance.
It takes a stance.
To enhance the knowledge of our audience.
To enhance the knowledge of our audience.
It uses evidence.
It uses evidence.
To prove our intelligence as advanced writers.
To prove our intelligence as advanced writers.
It's like a double-stuffed Oreo.
It's like a double-stuffed Oreo.
With reasons and examples to defend our scenario.
With reasons and examples to defend our scenario.
In the end, it is a central claim.
In the end, it is the central claim.
To frame and proclaim the name of the game.
To frame and proclaim the name of the game.
It's the thesis statement.
It's the thesis statement.
Nice work, guys. High fives. Woo! Thanks for coming to class today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.